Rebecca's, I said simply, to celebrate the twins with my actual sister, the one who never tried to poison anyone, the one you should have protected instead of enabling her abuser. As I walked out, I heard Jessica start to sob, not the fake tears she'd perfected over years of manipulation, but real, ugly crying, the kind that comes when you realize you've destroyed everything and everyone around you, and there's no one left to blame but yourself. The ambulance was gone when I stepped outside. The neighborhood was quiet, peaceful even, but inside that house, a family was falling apart, and for once, the right person was paying the price. I drove to Rebecca's house in silence, my hands gripping the steering wheel as I processed what had just happened. The quiet suburban streets felt surreal after the chaos we'd left behind. When I pulled into her driveway, I saw Malik's car already there, and the porch light was on, welcoming me. Rebecca opened the door before I could knock. Her face showed exhaustion, but there was also relief. We hugged without words, and I followed her inside where Malik was making tea in the kitchen. "How long have you known about the poisoning?" I asked, accepting the cup he offered. Rebecca sat down heavily, her hand unconsciously moving to her stomach. 6 months. I found the video when I was going through the security footage looking for something else entirely. At first I couldn't believe it. Even knowing everything Jessica had done, I never thought she'd go that far. The next morning, my phone rang at 6 a.m. It was our mother, hysterical. Jessica had shown up at their house at midnight, demanding they help her. She'd brought the kids, who were confused and crying. David hadn't come home, and Jessica had discovered he'd emptied their joint savings account before the business accounts were frozen. I met Rebecca for breakfast to update her. She listened calmly, stirring her decaf coffee. "She's going to escalate," Rebecca said matter-of-factly. "Jessica never learned how to lose. This is just the beginning." She was right. By noon, Jessica had called me 17 times. The voicemails started pleading, then angry, then threatening. She claimed she had more recordings, more secrets. She said she'd ruin all of us if we didn't help her. That afternoon, Rebecca invited me to her home office. The walls were covered with timelines, documents, and photographs. It looked like a detective's investigation board. "I've been preparing for this for 2 years," she explained. "Every move Jessica might make, every lie she might tell, I've anticipated it." She showed me folders of evidence, bank statements showing Jessica's theft from David's accounts, text messages between Jessica and her various affair partners, even recordings of Jessica coaching her children to be cruel to Rebecca at family gatherings. "The worst part," Rebecca said, pulling out another folder, "is what she's done to those kids. She's been using them as weapons since they were born." 3 days passed in relative quiet. Then Jessica made her next move. She showed up at Malik's investment firm with her children in tow, causing a scene in the lobby. She accused him of destroying her family, of stealing from innocent children. Security had to escort her out, but not before several clients witnessed the spectacle. Malik came home that evening looking stressed for the first time since this began. "She's trying to damage my professional reputation," he told Rebecca. "My partners aren't happy about the drama." Rebecca squeezed his hand. "I'm sorry. I never wanted this to affect your work." "Hey," Malik said firmly. "We're in this together. I knew who Jessica was when I married you. This isn't your fault." But Jessica wasn't done. The next day, she created social media accounts under fake names and started posting Rebecca's personal information online. She shared twisted versions of their childhood, painting Rebecca as the jealous sister who'd always resented Jessica's success. She even posted photos from Rebecca's first wedding planning, claiming Rebecca had stolen the ideas from her. I spent hours reporting the accounts, but new ones kept appearing. Rebecca remained calm, documenting everything. "Let her dig her own grave," she said. "Every post is evidence of harassment." A week later, Jessica tried a different approach. She had the children call Rebecca, crying about how they missed their Auntie Becca. The 4-year-old's voice was coached, obviously reading from a script Jessica had written. "Mommy says you hate us now. Why don't you love us anymore?" Rebecca had to leave the room after that call. It was the first time I'd seen her cry since this all started. "Those poor kids," she whispered. "They don't deserve this." Meanwhile, David had resurfaced. He'd been staying with Samantha, the pregnant woman he'd been seeing, but that arrangement